So, what I'm looking to do is upgrade my guiding lens level for the other regions. I was working on the Coral Highlands, so we can go and work on the Coral Highlands. Should be fairly easy. I can just spawn in like a Lagani area, Palamu, or something like that. Unless one of them is already in the Guidelands, which would be nice. I don't mind hunting like a full Grand Janeth. $6,000 kilobytes. That's a big bit, right? It's a shame that Twitch always tells me my stream is unstable with its bitrate, which is quite sad. Put in an Waddicker tail. I got like 30 of them. Who even needs 30 Waddicker tails? Okay, so let's check. Is anyone here in the Coral Highlands? No. Suck. Alright, then we shall go for luring one out. Who do we lure? We lure out Odegaran, Legania, or I'm probably gonna lure out Legania. They seem the most sensible. Do you know it's possible to maintain the Guidelands level? I don't like really high on all of them. I feel like the game would design it specifically so you couldn't do that. But like considering, you know, if you could do that, you would just, you know, fix levels and then keep it on level 7 at all times. Although I suppose in that case you're probably not wanting monsters that are at the level 7 degree. Oh, I got buffs, right. I was really confused why my attacks were really shit. I keep forgetting you need the buffs. Actually, is there stone? Dung is not stones, but red pits will do. Do this. Alright, cool. I don't know where the locations are. There's 2. I still haven't gotten the most important one though. Gimme! There we go. Woo! The hell are you using? I'm using the insect blade. Ow. Let's get rid of that ice blade. That's really not good. Mount. Man, I completely forget that you actually continue to attack while you're mounting on the insect, or with the insect. Oh, that's bad. So I decided to start trying the Insect Glaive because whenever I do xeno'jiiva, it's very hard to find someone who will actually be a mounter. You're basically required to get an Insect Glaive user, but people are much more likely to choose something like the Longsword than they are the Insect Glaive. And if they're going for tank, usually people choose something like the gun lance or the charge blade. So and I don't really want a tank. be honest, I hate tanking in this game. I think tanking's like not very fun at all. So I actually don't deal over 180 damage with my my powerful attack. I deal really close. Which means I should probably not wake up the monster with my weapon. I should probably wake up the monster with the bombs themselves. Oh, he went to sleep. Easy break. Well, place this here. Run this. And then we just blow the bombs up. Because that deals the most damage. Man, I'm always confused on when the temporal mantle just doesn't tank roars. I know that the Rocksteady mantle does. Oh, thank you, cat. I know I should probably be doing damage during this, but I actually kind of want to receive my buffs. Give me the wings! I got the wings? Okay, I don't know where the white buff is. Is it legs? It's tail. Is it tail? No, it's not tail. Yeah, fuck white buff. I can get white buff when the monster's down. Okay, let's try again. No, that's the yellow buff. Okay, so it's the So white buff is the wings. That's what I'm assuming. That's the only place I haven't tried to hit yet. But for you, like the hardest part of the Kinsight Glaive is honestly just getting those buffs. Everything else is pretty much easy peasy. Come on. I didn't get it! There we go, my god, we have to be precise. Well, I'm also going to put on the glider mantle to get the this extra mount. Oh, nice. I should probably power up my Kinsect, actually. I'll do it after. Wow, what? I didn't know that move existed. What the fuck? That's a sick move, dude. Let me power up Kinsect. Whoa! That was fucking awesome! So basically, it was one of those rare weapons you will next never be seen used. I mean, I've heard it's the 7th most popular weapon in the game, but people rarely use it in something like the xeno'jiiva. Oh, that's sleep. But it really gets used in something like the xeno'jiiva Siege. And it's really frustrating when it isn't used in the xeno'jiiva Siege, because honestly, it may be like one of the biggest contributors to your success in the siege. I genuinely think that without a, Alright, so, if you're on a solo wake-up, by the way, my monster's probably going to wake up before I have time to do this. But if you're on solo wake-up, you typically want to do this. Not that. I ran out of my buffs. So you do that, but you do the powered-up version. Not the heal. Thank you. But yeah, people use it, but I honestly feel like it's so good to have in the xeno'jiiva Siege. If you get no mounts in the xeno'jiiva Siege, or even just one mount, it's really hard to do actual proper damage. I also think it's nigh impossible to break the head even partially if you're not getting constant mounts. I've had plenty of runs go completely wrong or last way too long, primarily because we just aren't doing enough damage. And that's not even counting the fact that we were going for part breaks and we just wouldn't get them because we weren't doing enough damage. Like, I can win a xeno'jiiva Siege with the Charge Blade just fine. Oh, forgot about that. Like, I'm not saying I can't. I could definitely go in with the Charge Blade and just win. But if you want the breaks, which is where you get the actual gear from, or the resources, you need to actually put in the effort to, what's it called? You need to actually put in the effort to do the breaks. And that isn't going to work if I'm playing Charge Blade and I'm doing no damage because I have to tank. So I'd rather just tell my team, hey, I'm not tanking, by virtue of my weapon choice, and go for a support role that allows them to do more damage where I don't have to tank. So I think, honestly, I might just use the Insect Glaive, or the Kinsect Glaive when I'm playing the xeno'jiiva Siege. Because the level of success you can get is honestly just significantly higher if you have a Kinsect Glaive user in your team. For one, I think it's a lot easier to win. Two, I think breaks are actually possible. Damn. I think I could make it on this side, though. Well, I would actually... I attached. Okay. Tried to be fancy. Yeah, I think having one makes it a lot easier to win. And it makes it actually possible to get breaks. Oh, I ran out my buffs. So this is a solo stream just for now. This is a solo stream just for now. I'll level up my guide lands. Speedy said he may join at some point, but Bippin said he isn't joining today. Do you think she's close to death? I mean, we've done a lot of damage, so... Please go down, Lagania. Thank you. My Kinsect is no longer powered up. Tried to fucking roll through it and I didn't. Oh my god. But for real, the down we got earlier where they just started flying and I hit them with an attack that I honestly wasn't even intending to hit them with. That shit was pretty dope though. Let's actually try Waddicker. Also, there are some people who call Waddicker Adogaron. Why does every single monster in this game have some sort of alternate pronunciation? It's really, really weird. I know that everything in IRL also just has different pronunciations as well. But I've honestly never noticed it more than I do now in Monster Hunter, because like basically every single monster has some I bit my tongue there, ouch. Every single monster has some actual different pronunciation, and it's not annoying as much as it is odd. Wait, what? Weird. Let me check my messages, just in case. I guess because there's somewhat Japanese names in English. I can actually probably attest to this. Yeah. I can definitely see that. It also does help that the game is super popular, so most a lot of people are playing it. And by that I mean there's probably a really high chance that people pronounce what am I saying? Man, dumbass. I was going to say, oh, there's a really high chance people pronounce it in different ways. Yeah, that's the entire point of the fucking discussion, you dumbass. But yeah, I'd imagine it's mostly because it's super popular and it's also a Japanese game, so the pronunciations just get completely different depending on who's playing it. Hello, Waddicker. Alright, so where's your buffs? Head. I didn't get. Okay. Understandable. Wow, he sleeps really quick. What the fuck? My man's a snooze. Surrender your feet. Excuse me, I should have turned away from the microphone. But I did sneeze into my armpit, though. Not my armpit, my, Jesus. I assure you, I am that flexible, apparently. Fucked it up. I hit them with the one hit too early. I love how this was a small joke that just is a running one now. Yeah, the feet thing? It's an excellent joke. All started because Biffin plays Vegito in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Man, he was really mad that I nicked his tail right there. Man, I just can't hit him. There we go. I didn't even need air attacks. So I am using Bippin's Super Omega Mounter build, which means I should get mounts every, like, minute. Also, they down super easy. Wow, that was a really early cut. My dude moves around so much, I just can't get any aerial attacks on him. Not that that's a problem. I gotta say though, the King Scythe Glaive is honestly one of the most stylish weapons in the game. The way you can just completely dodge moves just by attacking is insanely stylish. Oh, thank you. My King Scythe isn't powered up, but I also don't have any slinger ammo to do so. So if you don't know how the King Scythe Glaive works, you gain buffs from parts of the monster which you have to collect, which your insect has to collect. If you get all 3 buffs, you get a mega buff. Sometimes, I think. I think it depends on your skills, but you can get an omega buff, which is super useful to have at all times. Also, your attacks change depending on if you have the buffs or if you don't. The red buff you can get, I'm also just going to do it like a casual, normal wake up. So let's see if I can actually get it right. So I think I need to do it just slightly angled. That's not it. Oh, I don't have any, I'm not powered up. Alright, makes sense. So the red buff is what gives you the powerful attacks, which you always want to have at all times. Like if you don't have the red buff, you need to get the red buff. There's pretty much no way around it. I think any attack that you see on the glaive, like you notice how my glaive turns red every now and then. I think that's telling you like this is an attack that you get from the red buff. And as you can see, basically every attack I do. There's never a situation where you don't want to have it. But in Iceborne, what they did instead. Or not instead. In Iceborne, they added another feature for the King Scythe Glaive, which allowed you to use slinger ammo to power up your Kinsect, which allows the buffs to last both longer. Let me see if I can find some. So the buffs last longer, and also your Kinsects can gather more than one at once. So I do this. I can go in and get multiple buffs at once, and call them back. What is that? Oh, that's an ogre. Hello, Ogre. Get out of here. Get out of here! Actually, probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have just ran. Something like to help you with not getting anything wrong, because there's going to be someone that's mad about getting one thing slightly wrong. I think I got the gist correctly. Oh, I'm out of buffs. Yeah, I think anyone who plays the King Scythe Glaive is probably like, yeah, you're basically right. Like, that's kind of how it works. No! Damn it. Okay, we're dealing with Xen'ogre. Okay, got it. As you can see, I'm not very optimal at getting the buffs, but I am not terrible. Okay, so if you don't know, if you dung a monster... Is he leaving? Okay, he is. If you dung a monster, sometimes that monster won't leave the area. If they actually get flashed as well. So if a monster gets flashed, sometimes they don't leave even after you dung them. Basically means you waste a bunch of dung, which is very frustrating. I also need to sharpen. This is perfect timing. Oh, well, it was. If I didn't do something else entirely. Had to cancel. I'm also out of the Iceborne buff. Me. Out. Wow, that was an excellent down. Something I still don't know, but I would really love to know, is if you can contribute to mounting damage if the monster is down. That's something I still don't know, and I would really love to know that. I always assumed no, that the monster had to be up and standing for you to get mount damage done. Because otherwise I could just do this, which isn't very effective. Okay, nice. So we got a sleep. Look it up. I could look it up. I probably will at some point. Alright, so let's see if we can get the wake up correct this time. We need to be a decent chunk away. There you go, that's it. That's the move you want to hit on wake up. You basically want to hit the last string of your circle attacks. Oh, he's stumbling. Oh, we don't need to hit him anymore. But I will go and get the red buff again, or the buffs again, just to show. I also should be using my my dust clouds a lot more, because I'm not. I keep forgetting they even exist, honestly. Dust clouds being this. You shit on them, your Kinsect starts doing stuff. Man. Give me the buffs. Come in here, Waddicker. Right here. Cool. Yeah, there's a long string attacks you can do with the Kinsect Glaive, where you do this, and that final hit there is the most important attack, or your heaviest hitting attack. So generally speaking, you want to wake up with this. If you're going to wake up with anything. Thank you for dying. It is also worth noting that that final attack is also blunt. That's something I also kind of completely forgot as well, is that this this final hit is actually blunt. I've been trying to use it to get damage on xeno'jiiva's tail, but I completely forget that that is not possible. Well, you can get damage on his tail, but you can't sever it with that attack, since this attack is blunt. I'm out of here. I don't want Xenogre to see me. I could just forecaster. Yeah. Report investigation. Tap Jewel. Honestly, if that was a sleep attack jewel, that would have been excellent. Why does it say region level increased when I on my level 5 regions. That's weird. Let's fight a dirty Palamu. Disgusting Palamu. I didn't restock. I should restock. Because we all know that blowing up the monster is one of the funnest part of the game. Hill Rider left you. Man, I keep forgetting just how close the coral region is to that camp. Black Diablos is here. Leave, you doer. Oh, this Palamu's tempered. Interesting. Wings? Ow. Alright, got him. First mount should come, like, pretty much instantly. There we go. Like I said. Oh, I didn't actually do the down attack. It's so annoying, because you tend to down the monsters with your transition attack, which is kind of crazy. Zenogre, I literally just pooped you away, you freaking... piece of shit. Honestly, right now, freaking Zenogre's being the Dung Master. You know there's actually a skill in this game called Dung Master? Why? Why is there a poop skill? Oh, bad. Oh, dude, that's so great when that happens. Easy mount. There we go. I just moved back to his head to get the actual down attack. Oh, never mind. We're not gonna get anyway. Sucks. I wonder if there's any more specific combo rotation I should be doing. I know that if I want to sever, I should get rid of the final hit. Actually, are all circle attacks blunt? I don't think so. I only remember the final hit being blunt. Zenogre! My god. Oh, he's leaving. Okay, good. Alright, nice. Where's my mantles? There's my mantle. I'm not gonna bother bombing him just yet. Missed? Okay. Man, I still don't know how to do this effectively, so I'm just gonna... Could have gone better than that. We'll tell you that. That. Oh, I lost my buffs. Give me to me. Man. Gathering buffs is a freaking game in its own right, dude. Give me your white buff, you monster. How dare you hold your white buff hostage? Okay. Oh, I used my dung. Okay. I'm also gonna do that before I forget. Well, there goes my insect. See you later. Honestly, I just need to remember to actually apply the insect. Did have to call him back because he was really low on stamina. Damn. Wow, my sharpness is real bad. What did I hit? Oh, I hit his sack. Nice. Cool. Actually, I should probably use this time to sharpen. But I'm not that much of a tryhard. I want to smack monsters. Okay, I should maybe sharpen if I start bouncing on that. Oh, you saw me inching my view down. I was trying to use my radial menu. Oh, he's going ham, dude. Inside, please. No, I need your, there we go. Wow, he's having fun. That was my Discord. Wow. Honestly, I love when the monsters do a move which just keeps them in the air for an extended period of time. Because then I just get to do that over and over and over again, which is so nice. So, mount should be coming soon. Really feeling it. Yeah. Please go down. Thank you. I did sharpen. Nice. I actually noticed. I actually kind of wish she didn't get flashed. It's such a shame when you hit a flash. What should be coming soon? The mount. And I did get the mount. In fact, that happened pretty much exactly when I said. Nice. Second wing broken. Haven't broken his face yet. It doesn't look like we have. Yeah, we haven't. Which is kind of weird. It's pretty much all we've been hitting. Let's see. What did I get tagged in? Nothing useful. Did that guy seriously just miss? I completely forgot! I have flinch free. That's why I wasn't flinching when those dudes attacked me. Oh, cool. Ow. Rude. Oh, natural pod. Nice, got both. Nice, finally. That's a face break. Man, I love it when I just fucking drum right into them with the glaive. Drum? Might be more appropriate to say drill. Would have been far better for Pavlov to get in that trap. Hey, Pavlov, what about fifth man? Wow, why are his attacks so rumbly? What the hell? Also, if you're wondering, I'm not getting affected by roars because if you have 3 levels of flinch free, when you have all 3 Kinsect buffs, you gain 3 levels of earplugs. So it's actually just like a really cool little bonus. So if you ever want 3 levels of earplugs, just use the Kinsect glaive. Come on, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Where's the mount? Oh, come on. Ooh. Oh, it's asleep. I can't do a good wake up. Ooh, but I do have bombs. Yeet. Yeet. Oops. Hey! Oh, that actually helped as well. Never mind, I don't have... I'm stupid. There they are. Try again. Yep. Spirit Vein Gem Shard, baby. Let's see. Ooh, my region's leveled down. Ooh. Unpog. I'm wondering what to do against that. Because I would like to maintain level 5 on every region I could. But technically speaking, I also do want to just see what's in every region level 5. Honestly, getting the Tundra region and the Volcanic region up to level 5 is going to be a pain in the fucking ass. Actual pain. But while we're almost there, we might as well try and put our coral level up. For investigation. Ooh. Honestly, not the worst. Now there's a, handicraft jewel. Don't get me wrong, handicraft isn't the greatest skill of all time. Actually, if anything, I wish handicraft was more accessible. It being a level 3 jewel slot makes it very not easily accessible. And I think it's one of those skills where if you have one piece of it, it's not really going to make a difference. You need either like 3 or 4 slots worth to actually get the proper worth out of handicraft, which is such a shame. I feel like that's also the same for a lot of jewels. Especially something like earplugs. Earplugs is a constant frustration to me. Because I like it. I really like having earplugs. Earplugs is excellent, even. The problem is, it's fucking impossible to build. It takes up so many slots to get like a decent level of earplugs that there's pretty much no reason not to build it. Those 4 slots could contribute to something like, you know, critical eye, or weakness exploit, or a critical boost. There's so much better you can get. So I guess what I'm saying is it's just too expensive. They cost too much to build up. I think if I were to make any changes, which, you know, you don't have to listen to me, I would maybe make earplugs a level, or a 4 level jewel, or skill, sorry. I would make it so, you know, first level slightly reduces weak roars, second level completely reduces weak roars, fourth level slightly reduces big roars, and then obviously fourth completely nullifies them. Basically just remove one tier, and then also maybe change it to a level 1 slot. I genuinely think that wouldn't be that OP. And that wouldn't be that bad. Especially considering we have shit like, you know, the xeno'jiiva weapons. We have skills like, oh, I should get my buffs. You know, we just have a lot of other skills. Where the hell do I get his? There it is. Like, why is a level of critical eye 1 jewel, or a 1 level jewel, while a level of weakness of earplugs is a 3 level jewel? When one is quite functionally useless, unless you're fighting very specific monsters, while the other is basically always used. Of course, I'm not saying that critical eye should be higher. I'm saying that the opposite, of course. I think that they're both skills that should be level 1 decorations. If it were my choice. Which is not. I should probably go for first mount. Actually, he's probably very close to sleeping, so I'm not gonna. If I go for mount, I might get tanked by the sleep. Tanked? Eaten. There we go. I keep dropping these pods, but I'm not actually using them to buff my insect. I'm a dumbass. It takes like 2 seconds. Not even. You know what else takes 2 seconds? Sticking my insect on him. Stop moving. There we go. I lost my buffs! Got him. Last second. There are also a bunch of other jewels which I think should be level 1 jewels. Stuff like, honestly, maybe even handicraft. Because again, I don't think handicraft is that overpowered. Having extra sharpness, especially considering how little you get from just one level of it, doesn't really help you that much. It helps on some weapons for sure. Like, absolutely. Weapons where you can achieve purple sharpness. But even then, let's say you want to maintain purple sharpness on that weapon. Well, you're either going to need protective polish on top of that, or you're going to need even more handicraft. Which, not a bad thing. But it takes a lot to commit to, in my opinion. When I just think the handicraft should also be just a level 1 jewel. In fact, I'm gonna controversial statement. I think that level 2 and level 3 jewels shouldn't exist. If we're gonna go down the line of what I think should be a level 2 or level 3 jewel, I honestly don't think that they should exist, unless they get major changes. I really do think that a lot of them should be level 1 jewels. Like, most of them. I don't have pods. Do this. And let's see if I can get the wake up. Didn't. That's fine. In my opinion, level 2 and level 3 jewels just feel very, disappointing. You don't get a lot of opportunity to actually build them. Because not a lot of gear, has, like, level 2 or 3 slots. Like, a lot of gear has, there's obviously more level 2 slots than there is level 3, but getting actual level 3 slots feels kinda not good. Most of the time, I literally just have a level 1 jewel in there anyway. Unless there's a very specific level 3 jewel I want, like, flinch free or something. But I really think that they should be more easily accessible. Either that or they should just not be level 3 jewels in the first place. Maybe remove level 3 and just stick with 1 and 2 and then prioritize that. I actually really like level 4 jewels. I actually really love the idea of level 4 jewels. Because with level 4 jewels you get... Oh, fuck. Stop moving. Okay, he's gonna move. Be locomoting. Yeah, I really love the idea of level 4 jewels where they take, you know, a level 1 skill and a level 3 skill, and they put them together and make them it's so much more easily accessible. Building earplugs makes a lot more sense when you can also build health boost along with it. Or, of course, anything else that you also want. Like, you know, combining it with a steadfast jewel, or I'm trying to think of some other useful stuff. Like, maybe even speed eating if you need speed eating. TLDR, I honestly just think that level 4 jewels are great when they combine level 3 jewels. Or when they come with level 3 jewels and then something else. Because they're so easy to just fit in then. A lot of the times I'll just fit in a level 4 jewel where I'm like, oh, I need an extra health boost to reach all 3 levels. Fuck it, just put in, you know, flinch free. Give me flinch free and a health boost, because I got it. Where the level 3, and I think that also just signifies what I mean, where level 3s just aren't that good. And I really think this should be changed, because most of the time, I'm not taking it for the level 3. I'm usually taking it for the level 1, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll put on flinch free with it as well. You know what would be really cool? Actually, it would be really, really cool if you could craft your own level 4 combination jewels. I know that would be, like, insanely overpowered in the right hands. But I also think there's not really a problem with that. Wow, look at this trap. I genuinely don't think there's a problem with being overpowered if the monsters that are coming up are also going to be equally overpowered. Or, you know, sufficiently. That would be interesting. Yeah, because I really love to just... I have, no joke, about 40 or so stun resistance jewels, level 1s. I have tons and tons and tons of them. And I would 100% combine them with something else, if I could. The same goes for health boost. You can even, like, see in my build right now. Let me have a look. There's a vitality jewel right there, on the far right of my my slots. And then I'm pretty sure the rest of my vitality comes from combinations. So, like, this one here is probably a... yeah, see. So the rest of them are from combinations as well. So I'm already doing that, technically. But I also just think it should be more easily accessible. And obviously doing that would be really cool if you could just combine them yourself. Because if you don't know, there are a lot of imposed restrictions. What level is my coral? Almost level 5. But there are a lot of imposed restrictions when it comes to what you can get as a combination jewel. You can get, like, they're predetermined. They're not just random. Because you can't get, like, an expert jewel and a steadfast jewel combination. That's not true. You can get others that you can get a steadfast jewel and a, I was supposed to say a maintenance jewel, but I don't think that's true. Basically, there are 2 categories. There's, like, the base one, and then there's the secondary skill. So, like, the secondary skill, usually the secondary skill is something like vitality. Something useful like vitality, steadfast, maintenance, you know, etc. Physique is one of them. So there's just two pools they can pull from, and the first one is usually something a bit more powerful, like a level 2 or 3 jewel. So I genuinely think that if you could just eliminate that entirely, like just completely obliterate that restriction, and then allow people to craft their own, I think that would be really, really cool. It would allow for a lot of creativity where people would combine jewels together that they would that's custom to them, to really fit their build. It's kind of the way that this game has been going anyway, where like you have a lot more choice in your build compared to any other Monster Hunter game. I mean, if you want to know the amount of choice you get in this game compared to other Monster Hunter games, it's probably like 10 times the amount of choice. It's insane. You get so much freedom. And it seems just, it's the way that they want to go. I'm kind of waiting until he gets closer to the wall so I can donk him. Now, well, I'm gonna try again. And then the, okay, got it. No, I didn't. Where's Orange? Orange's legs, okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to think on what that would actually do for the game. I think then you get to the conundrum where monsters end up becoming, like, what do you scale monsters for? Do you scale monsters knowing that people can do this? Because if so, you might make monsters extremely powerful to people who aren't doing it. Like, are you designing the game for casual players, or are you designing the game for the ones who play for 400 hours? I'm pretty confident the Slinger got the double damage, which is hilarious. But that's something I've always wondered myself. How are they scaling these monsters? How did they scale from base game to Iceborne? Because people played the base game for thousands of hours. They had every decoration, every single combination, everything. They had literally everything. And if you actually look at how they scaled Iceborne, they clearly didn't do that. Iceborne wasn't scaled understanding that people were playing the game for thousands of hours. Which I think was a good move. I think more of anything, they actually managed to hit a really good middle point where Iceborne was actually skilled with the understanding that you were more experienced, if you know what I mean. Let's see if I can get it this time. I would have gotten it, but I didn't. That's good enough. But yeah, they managed to scale the game really, really well. Oh, thank you. I need my buffs. Thank you. It also goes for stuff like Vitalis and Alatreon, and even xeno'jiiva. Like, what do you skill them for? Do you skill them for the people who've played Iceborne for 6 months, or do you skill them for the people who just bought Iceborne and are going through the game at the time that it's released? Generally speaking, I think like their intention shifts between every release, because in my opinion, I think xeno'jiiva is skilled for everyone. I think it's skilled for the general player to go in and just play xeno'jiiva, because he's not necessarily hard. As long as you understand your role and you stick with your role, there's no reason you should have a problem. Provided you, like, know how to heal, know how to dodge, which if you don't, God help you. But it's the type of fight that everyone can go into and do just fine. But then there's something like Alatreon, who I think is the complete opposite, where even people who are like extremely good at the game. I'm not getting I need to sharpen actually. But even people who are extremely good at the game really need to be on their A game to beat Alatreon. I also think you need like specific weapons as well. Like, you need to understand how build works, how elemental works, how it's a much more hardcore fight in comparison. Which is why I think they released the second. They released xeno'jiiva first so people can get good weapons. And then they released what's his face second, Alatreon, such that people could actually, fight him. I will also say that I also think that the former is the better of the two, which is allowing other players to play, or everyone to play, provided they just know the basics. A lot of hardcore players will be like, no, you need to understand the game, but I honestly feel like that shouldn't be the case, where you should have to have analyzed the spreadsheets, all the stats, all the motion values, all the hit zone values. Granted, you don't need to do that, but you have a much easier time. And I think that's how it should be. If you actually research the game and you look at how builds work, how skills work, how stuff like that works, I think you should have a much easier time, obviously. That's the difference between experienced and inexperienced players. But I also don't think that full-on hunts should really depend on it, most of the time. Some of them I really like. I really, really love Behemoth. Like, I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite when I say that I actually really love Behemoth, because he requires that. And I'm also going to sound like a hypocrite again because I hate Alatreon, because he requires that. But I think it's because what Alatreon requires is much more artificial than what Behemoth requires, if you know what I mean. Behemoth requires good build, good strategy, good knowledge, and consistency. You know, doing consistent damage, having a great strategy, having really appropriate skills that really help. And, you know, generally speaking, just stuff like that. Oh, he's not even here. Where is he going? But Alatreon, in comparison, is significantly more limited in what you can do, where your build doesn't really matter. I would say your skill doesn't really matter, but that's also not true. That's just a blatant lie. But obviously, the most important part of Alatreon is your elemental, which feels significantly more artificial than it does compared to something like, you know, just everything else. Where's his yellow again? There it is. I'm just gonna do a quick knockup. But I really love Behemoth just because he requires good, or excellent even, excellent fundamentals. Every part of his fight really depends on everything you do. Your weakest link isn't going to kill you, but your weakest link is going to make the fight harder. While with Alatreon, the only thing that matters is your elemental. And if your elemental isn't up to snuff, you lose. At least with Behemoth, stuff like running out the timer feels a lot fairer than, you know, just being artificially killed because you didn't meet a specific DPS cap. And I understand this is probably a subject that goes on for ages. This is one that never gets stopped when it comes to Alatreon, where people are like, "Oh, elemental DPS check is cheap. It's not good. It's not fun. It's artificial difficulty." And I would agree, but I also don't think it's the worst. Like, I don't think that artificial difficulty is explicitly bad in a lot of cases, but it really depends on how it's done. I think Alatreon's is okay, because that's not my problem with it. My problem isn't that it's artificial difficulty. My problem is that it's just not fun. It's really not that fun to, you know, pile on constant damage and not get the knock. My coral region not fucking level 5 yet? Jesus? Did I miss it? I might have missed it. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I just really don't think it's that fun. It's not that interesting. And even then, I would still be fine with that if it didn't come to the 20-minute mark, where both his horns are broken, therefore you can't stop him from switching elements, therefore you get fucked. Where if you aren't doing enough damage, you kind of just, you know, die. What am I doing? Like, that's the part that truly annoys me when it comes to Alatreon. Wow. That's the part I truly hate. is when you've got both horns broken, you can't stop him from swapping elements, therefore you can't stop Eschaton Judgment, and you lose. Because then it feels like I didn't do anything wrong. The game just decided I took too long to kill him. Or it's like, oh, you didn't kill him in time, too bad. Which is funny because getting timed out, by comparison, feels a hell of a lot more fun, because then it's like, this is a solid game mechanic, which, you know, gotta complete it in that amount of time, because I know how fine-tuned the timer is. If it has a custom timer. Like, for example, on xeno'jiiva, it's the timer being 20 minutes. That's not a long time. But it is. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm going to try and level up the Rotten Veil. Oh, fuck. Your xeno'jiiva's 20-minute timer is more than fine because it's effectively 40 minutes. You're effectively playing xeno'jiiva for 40 minutes. The hunt is just split into 2 parts. But even then, it feels a lot more fair because you're constantly making progress. And xeno'jiiva honestly isn't a great comparison, I will say. It is not a good, what would it be? Parallel. But to seem like I'm just quoting my man again, or giving more praise to my boy again, Behemoth's timer is probably the perfect parallel. Because Behemoth has insta-kills, but he doesn't, you know, his entire hunt timer doesn't depend on that insta-kill. I actually think the two are pretty much perfectly in sync in terms of, or perfectly sync in terms of parallel, because you know they're both about like 20-minute hunts, or 20-minute or so hunts, 20-30 minutes. They both have insta kills. They both have some not similar mechanics, but they both have a bit more going on with them. You both have to maximize for, maximize your builds for both of them. I'm probably, definitely sounds like I'm stretching though. I would understand that. Where's his orange? Is it on his back? Oh, that's annoying. But I just really don't like Elatran because of his final Eschaton Judgment. The one that you almost literally can't avoid. But just because you took too long. Because then it feels like the game says, oh, you took too long, and more like, you know, good job. You understand the mechanics, but fuck you. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna miss, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind insta-kill mechanics. Yet again, Behemoth is another example of one where I'm like, I kinda don't mind his insta-kill at all. So is xeno'jiiva. They're just basically checks. You know, they're attention checks. You can't just autopilot. I mean, you can. But it's more like, here's a mechanic, do you understand it? If you do, you're fine. If you don't understand it, you get fucked and you learn the first time. And then people would say, oh yeah, but then it has no depth. You know, there's no point to having it. If it's basically just a attention check, there's no reason to really have it exist. And I would say, not really. Because it also serves another purpose as well, which actually benefits hunters, where... Oh, I lost my buffs. You notice instantly, by the way, if you lose all your buffs. Because it also gives you a break. It splits the fight into phases. It really kind of, you know, it's a good stress reliever, which is oddly ironic compared to what it actually is if you get it wrong. Man, that is really tight. Let me practice that. Because usually they allow you to sharpen. If you know you're in a good spot, you get time to sharpen, you get time to heal, you get time to recollect. You know, because then you're like, okay, so what is my health situation at? What is my teammates' health at? What is, you know... One more. You know, what are my potion situation like? So if anything, the insta-kills benefit you more than they do the monster because they're just really good take a breath breathers. There we go. They're just really good breathers. And that's why I really don't think that they should be dismissed. Or called useless. Because, if anything, they benefit you. But that's why Elytran's is a bit different. His isn't a breather. His is more like... Did we do well? Or, you know, like, did we actually manage to get his elemental DPS check done? No? Well, that's an abandoned quest moment. If we did, well, we still have to do something during it. We still have to heal. It's not a breather. It's just like a legit, like, you have to prepare for the insta-kill and you have to do stuff for it. Which isn't bad either. But it's not the same as behemoths or xeno'jiivas. Have I mounted him at all? Oh, fuck yeah. I should heal. The problem is that gets my Kinsect out of the way, which I don't like. I like how that sheaths my Kinsect. Okay, so like the TLDR, Elytran bad, xeno'jiiva good. I think I already stated it, but I just want to also specify. I don't mind Eschaton Judgment in general. Oh, he died. Oh. I don't mind Eschaton Judgment, the normal one. But when he switches elements after about 20 minutes, that one, I think, is garbage. Because then it's like, oh, you understand the fight, you understand all the mechanics, you're doing it successfully. But too bad. You didn't kill him in time. Tough shit. It's basically just a really long quest failed sequence. Extremely long. And it feels comparatively bad. Because then it's just like, I may as well... It's also annoying because, like, there's a chance. He goes into the opposite element and you're like, we have a chance when he goes into dragon mode where we can technically still weaken Eschaton Judgment if we have that. So it's really annoying because there's still technically a chance for you to win, which means there's not really much of a reason to just quit. You could still do it. But like there's 90% of a reason to quit and just start again. And that's kind of why I hate it. It's just not fun. It's no fun. TLDR. It's just not fun. It can pull off. Would be fine if I could continue to break his head and stop him from switching elements. But you can't. I think. I mean, hopefully, honestly, if I'm wrong on that, please correct me. But I think that's how it is. Man, I really want the Kjar Ice Charge Blade. Like, really want it. As in, like, if I don't get that weapon, I'm gonna shit my bricks. Immediately, on site. It's also mildly annoying because Cove to Roth isn't on right now. Which is fucking vacation. It's super annoying. I mean, means I get to fight xeno'jiiva, which is good. But man, do I want to do the Cove quest. Yo. I'm definitely noticing that it might be a fool's errand to try and keep my levels up. All of them. I mean, I know that is definitely a fool's errand. But even, like, maintaining 4 of them is kind of difficult. What is happening? I am leveling up my areas in the game. Lure out monster. I want to fight a Kulu. Yeet. I didn't mean to go down that far. Anti-yeet. Also, me and Bippin can do the quest that increases our master rank cap right now. We can do it. But we're choosing not to do it because Speedy then won't get to join our Guiding Lands. I was actually really hoping. You recently figured out you probably need one of the stripy rainbow flags on your profile picture? The pride flag around it? Or a real life one. Because both of those are cool. Hey, where the fuck is Kulu? Where is he? Did I spawn him in the wrong locale? No, he's right there. Okay. But yeah, me and Bibbin aren't doing the Master Rank quest to update our... or to lift the cap so we can go to level 6 Guiding Lands. Because if we do that, then Speedy will have an even harder time actually getting into our Guiding Lands. Oh, buffs. What? Legs? What? Where's my man's buff though? Nani? It's on the rock. My god. Whoa. What the fuck just happened? Why'd the whole thing go blue? Oh. Kieran just spawned. Oh. That's why. Why'd you attack poor innocent Dodoraptor? Because he is not innocent, he eats his own young and deserves to be purged. Also, I want my Guiding Lens levels. He will give me my Guiding Lens levels. 5 damage, baby. Go this way, and then into the wall. Or into the trap, that's also fine. Man, I kind of fucking hate the flashfly trap. Or sorry, the flashfly gadget. It really stinks. Like, it's good, but it interrupts you so often. Alright. It's on rock. Unbelievable. Honestly. Why they would do this is a crime. UMB girl now, I guess? What do you mean? Oh fuck, I missed. Damn. Man, he is real sleep heavy. Dude, he's just a tired boy. I also haven't mounted him yet. I should do that. This is, after all, my master light. Easy. Thank you. I wonder how effective it is just to run back and forth across their back. Oh, Palico. See what I mean? Fucking Palico gadget, dude. Shit sucks. That thing takes more hits than some of the bosses. I mean, he takes them, but I don't think he likes them. He's probably not very happy about the fact that he's getting hit non-stop. Hulu's a weak hole baby. Is this a powered up version? This also isn't a powered up version. Huh. Worth. Wow. There's rock. What rock? Yeet. I actually put it on his hand. I really need to. Oh wow, he got fucked. See, sometimes then the Palico gadget comes in like Omega Clutch. It's such a shame. It does really great things and then does really bad things. Honestly, it's extremely rude that I don't actually get the buff if I just recall the Kinsect that way. Maybe I do. I should check that. Oh, he's dying. I don't need to sharpen. Where's it going? Where are you heading, young man? Get your ass back here right now. I'm done. Broken egg. It died in a hole. What a lovely hole it was. I think we should actually go and fight Kieran. I think it's very interesting that Kieran's here, and as much as I hate Kieran... As much as I hate Kieran, I would like to see what he drops. Now, do I still have all... I have all of my healing. I didn't expend a single bit of healing that entire hunt. It also would make sense to exchange my Palico gadget, but I really can't be asked spending the 5 seconds it takes. Oh. Here's Kieran tracks. Now, where is Kieran? Ooh. Do I have my mantles up? I don't. They're both down. Well, Temporal's about to be back on. Hello, Kieran. Hi, Kieran. You look so nice. Into the wall. Now, can I get all my boss on him here? Yep. I'm gonna put on my temporal. I'm also gonna weaken his body. If I can. Zappy Crystal is fine. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna go for the mount. Ah. Got it. Yeehaw. Oh my god, fucking Banbarrow's here. I don't want Banbarrow to be here. Jesus Christ! My man got fucking crushed! Banbarrow, thank you for the insane wake-up damage though. Banbarrow, can you leave? Oh, I'm on a different menu. Thank you for leaving. Ah, oh, I didn't actually weaken him. God, I fucking hate it. Light weapons are so fucking frustrating to weaken with. Ow. Your fucking skin, dude. What is that 2x moves? Sorry, I didn't actually respawn. I was fighting. That was Banbarrow. He's a piece of shit. Hey, I want your head. Thank you. Out of here. If it's a piece of shit, then what giant monster did it though? What giant monster? Yeah. This is true. I mean, considering I just threw shit in his face, I'm sure he is basically a piece of shit now. I'm actually gonna use this time to charge. I'll bomb him later. Solemn Azure Horn. There we go. Finally, I actually hit it. And then a nice solid hit too. It also helps that Kieran is basically one big hitbox, so... Until they aren't. When they're one really small hitbox. What? Banbro is coming back. Oh. Ah, shit. Yeet. No, that didn't hit me. I can't actually hit him. Ow. Oh shit. I'm probably dead. Yeah. Thank you, Kieran. Honestly, the skill that they're adding in the Fatalis update really can't come soon enough. For real. The critical, no sorry, the clutch claw boost. I've been aching for that for light weapons for fucking ages, honestly. Weakening your body because I fucking need to. Thank you, Bambaro. I don't want to man Bambaro. I might not have a choice. Hey Bambaro, can you leave? Wait, what? Oh. I was on the wrong menu. Why am I sharpening? Honestly, who knows? I'm confused. Which button? Oh, I have to have my weapon out. I was really confused on what weapon it was. Oh my god, they're right fucking together again. Oh my... I really wish I had a banishing ball right now. I would yeet Ben Barrow into the next fucking dimension. He's leaving. Ban barrel! I swear to fucking god, get out of here. Oh my god. Oh, I got it in time. That's bad. Oh, fuck off. Cool. Cool! Oh my god. I'm dead. Cool. Man, Kieran sure is a fun monster. Honestly, a real belly kicker, you know? Monster gives me fucking butterflies, you know? He's honestly not that bad if you have a heavy weapon. If you have a light weapon, you can honestly just go fuck yourself when it comes to Kieran. Because then it's like, well, you want to hit him? Well, too bad. That happens. Try to do anything, he just, like, AoEs you. Thank you. He also wouldn't be that bad if it weren't for his, like, random electricity. And I mean the actual random ones. I'm fine with that. Like that. Still, I wonder what I can use the materials for. Again, can't wound him because light weapons are awesome. I'm doing this so I can get extra time. Now I gotta hit his honey a bunch. Fuck. Honestly, the most annoying part about the insect glaive is the fact that I can't look around while when I'm doing the thing, collecting extracts. Nice, part's broken. No, that's not the part I'm hitting. Yeah, what I'm talking about is when I'm trying to gather extracts, I have to take my my finger off the thing. Actually, I don't have to. I could do it with my my index finger. Not my index. Is it my index finger? Yeah, my index. I could press the button with my index finger. That feels kind of weird and kind of not cool. But I think that's the only way. I kind of wish I could swap the, like this. I wish I could swap that with Kinsect, go out. Sorry, Kinsect Unleash. Can I get the hit? I can't, because I don't have buffs. I didn't get, orange. Fuck. Oh. I would like to get another mount, if possible. I do have a master mounter on. Oh, my stamina, okay. Fuck. That's bad. I'm also not maintaining my my stamina well. Man, I love it when you just slash up against them. It's so good and so effective. Just to do it right on their face. Well, that hunt went pretty badly, but it went better than some of them. Definitely the worst one of the day, though. Tempered barrel. Never felt more pogged in my life, dude. Well. Can I see levels? There we go. So we did get our levels up. We have our coral now at 5. Our wildlands went down, but who cares? Now the main problem is the volcano and the tundra. I think there is material I want from the tundra region as well, which is stinky. It sucks. I'll have to look up and see what Karen's materials contribute to. See if there's anything I want. I could just look here. But oh well. I really need to get my botany back on track. Steamworks' natural fuel reserve is full.
How you doing?
Well, I suppose we can do this for a little bit. Honestly, I would definitely put, or I was definitely thinking of putting Karen as like one of my least favorite monsters in the game. I mean, he still is. But I was meaning because he was too easy. Obviously, he directly showed me there that I'm probably smoking something if I think that. But I think if you have like 2 or 3 people, he's like a joke. And especially as an Elder Dragon, he's a bit of a joke. He still isn't honestly in like an Elder Dragon. He's still like far too weak. But then I guess Valhazak exists, and he is also super weak. Just, he's really strong because he poo-poo farts all over the place. It's gonna sound crazy, but I'm actually gonna get close to the end of this, and I'm not gonna finish it. Because the daily login bonus is about to reset, where I can then get a golden voucher. Get myself a level 4 jewel. I said that weird thing. A level 4 jewel. I actually kind of don't want this. Alright, I'm gonna stop there. There we go. I'm gonna keep it at that. So when the daily login bonus resets, we can get a level 4 jewel. I normally wouldn't do that because I don't really care. I was gonna get it anyway, but we're right there. Like, it's gonna reset in like 20 minutes. So I'm also maybe gonna go into well, I'm also maybe gonna go onto 10 times mode again. I will say 10 times mode is not that fun if you're not doing stuff in the Guidelands and getting all the coral chunks. Coral chunks? The coal chunks. But if you are doing stuff in the Guidelands, then it's like piss easy. There's almost no reason not to. Man, I really, really want the Cure Charge Blade. Like, really, really. So sad. This is so sad. But I don't have it. I genuinely have no cure charge blades. This is actual sadness. Did I upgrade any of these? I mean, if I upgraded them, they would be here, so... Yeah. I have a cure switch axe, which I'd never used on stream. I used it off stream for one quest because it was fun. I also used that a lot. I upgraded that. Excuse me. Alright. Let me go and check. Is there anything that got updated from Kieran's materials? I'm assuming some random augment shit just got updated. If I had to guess any. No, not upgrade, augment. Aurora Crown Horn. It's not here. I still want to know what this is, because I really want to try and build like a super elemental build. Yar. Sorry, Safi. To see if I can use it against Alatreon. I mean, it's garbage, but... this is it over here. There. Where I have every element possible except from attack. And I really want to upgrade it even further. The problem is, if I'm using this for Alatreon, why don't I just fucking use this, which is better. This is literally like better. It does have 2 element ups, so that is worth noting. I need to see what I can get for this. Because then I can get another. Oh, and that'll make me 570. Because for my Alatreon build, I have literally 750 element. My god. Oh. Well, that was fun. Did some Guideland stuff. I've always wanted to try a solo stream for Monster Hunter, see if that was worth doing. And it looks like it probably is. So, definitely fun. Alright. Well, I shall see you later. Thanks for watching.